In the air, left side. A Rosarena after it. Makes the catch for the one up, one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Luis Ariz stands in. Just missed.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And a foul ball left side. No score here in the second. Out towards right center field. Simeon flashes the leather on the running catch. And now J.D. Martinez.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Just missed.
2-0 to count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
And he pumps it a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing. Back at Globe Life Field. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
That to right. And that'll get down for a hit.
Batting none.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Runner on the go. Stays alive. In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt.
Runner on the go again. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's Marcus Simeon. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
The next pitch misses. 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Runner on the move, trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And they tag him out. One hit. As we go to the last of the third. So here's Murphy now. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Here's Orlando Arcia. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And in one hops the wall. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Bounce to the right side. On the run, sends it over to first. Got the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball.
No, that's a strikeout. that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2. The pitch. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Seager, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit right side. A rise on the first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Mookie Betts. McClanahan back to work. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Grounded out his first time. On the ground right side. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Strike 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Seager. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No run. Back in Arlington. New inning getting started. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that one popped to short. Arcia settles under it. And there's one away. Yandy Diaz now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
He handles it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And at second. That one to first, Diaz. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Sean Murphy. He popped out his first time. In the air out towards right center. Judge getting an angle on it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for third. Cut off. Now the throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. In the air right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes the catch, inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here is Jonah Heim. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, out towards left center. Carroll under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Gone. Corey Seager goes deep. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Trout now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. Man at first, and now here is Aaron Judge. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way,
there goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He made him pay for that one. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 4-1. Ohtani up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. This to center field. Acuna has it sized up. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Rosarena puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
2023 was a special season for Ronald Acuna Jr., the unanimous MVP in the National League. After putting together the first ever 40-70 season in baseball history, it's safe to say he's going to be a special player for a long time. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
This one in the air center field. They get the out on Acuna. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts digs in now. There's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. They don't come much closer than that. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Randy Arozarena. And the right hander back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. Arenado to first in time. They get the out on Arozarena. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Up the middle, Arise. And 2 away to start the 7th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. Arozarena moving under it. Pulls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Bunting, and he pops it up. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. And a bunt towards third. And he grabs it foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Popped up right side. Simeon under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. NL. And we're back. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. Popped in the air. Left field. Carroll makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over, and now it's going to be Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. Puts a bunt down. And he's safe at first. Semien runs on the ground, right side. And he beats the throw. He's safe. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Judge forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
One strike.
Seager, the lead runner at second. Trout at first. One gone. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. 2 on, 1 out. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
That wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
That one way inside. 1 out, bases full. And another ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that one is inside. Sliced hard to foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. Headed for the plate. And they clear the bases. 3 runs score. Pulls him to third safely as 3 runs come in.
How about that? Clears the bases. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th.
1-2.
And there's a ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Hard hit down the line and left. Carroll grabs it on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, here's J.D. Martinez. On the line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Sean Murphy.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Runner on the go. High fly ball out towards left field. Rosarina going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And at first, Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Can't get there. Base hit. Martinez rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. This is Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, we pulling up, kicking in the front though.
The other way, base hit, 1 run in already. Around third. He'll score, 2 runs are in, and it's 8-3. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple. So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Oh, 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Carroll on third with 2 out. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Trout sizing this one up. Brings it in, and the inning is over. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. Back in Arlington, here's Josh Young.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Oh, 2 now. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He gets labeled as a bad ball hitter because he's just got that special knack of doing damage with pitches outside the zone. He's just really good at it.
Seager stands in now. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
2 outs. And that one wrapped foul. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Mike Trout hitting on deck circle. Inside ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now Mike Trout. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of us.
Double steal. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. 1 run is in, and it hits the fence. In to score from first. It's 10-3. Passes third. He wants it all. Hung up in a rundown now. Save at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run. Base is empty with 2 away. Aaron Judge now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to short. Arcia whips it to first. Judge out on the play. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1.
Foul ball. The punch out there, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Caught in a rundown now. Now around third, waving him home. The tag, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game